very special guest, Gold Star wife Amy Dozier, and she is the Gold Star wife of Sergeant First Class Jonathon Dozier, United States Army, who paid the ultimate sacrifice back in 2008.
And it starts, 16, 17 years ago when I was working as a nurse. It was just me, just my singular self going through life, kind of doing my thing. Not a huge purpose or anything, but nonetheless, just kind of getting it done, going to work, hanging out with my family, hanging out with my friends. And then I met this guy and he was really cute. And I said, I'm going to marry him. And in true military fashion, after meeting John, we quickly got engaged, we got married, and that was the beginning of 2006. And by the end of that year, we had a beautiful little girl, Emma Grace. And, I look back and I think it's bittersweet that I learned more about John in his death than I ever did in his life. That's a tough one, but it's also, I think, kind of motivating, especially when I talk to other people who don't quite understand what a Gold Star family is or the importance and the value of sharing these stories. Their lives are legacies, right? And if I can learn as much as I have in someone's death, why can't we all do that? Like, there's so much still to learn. There is so much still to know. Those stories need to be told. And I think it's kind of what brings everybody together. Just knowing that by sharing these stories, by learning who they were in their lives, and by talking about the hard stuff that is really ugly, that it weaves us into a much bigger and more beautiful fabric. And I think that is what ultimately we're here to do. We're trying the events that we've done, like when we did Operation H.R.S. just a few years ago. It was our introduction to the Woody Williams Foundation. It was our first event we went to. That event was really special because what it meant was it's another opportunity for Emma to go make a memory with her dad. She doesn't have any. She was 13 months old when he died. We have pictures of him holding her, changing a poopy diaper. But there aren't these like tangible things that they went out and did for the last 16 years, right? And there are so many children that are like that it's like they wonder, like, I don't have memories with my dad. Oh, but yes, you do. Yes, you do. We're doing them. These are memories. We're making them with him. And I think that's such a beautiful thing to be able to go back and look at those pictures and no, he's not physically there, but we said his name. We rewrote the narrative. We smiled and we made memories. And it's pretty darn cool. It was our first event when we went just a few years ago. Excuse me. And I'll never forget walking in and seeing the monument with the cutout and the gold star and the letters. And, we've gone to a lot of events. We've done a lot of really cool things, but very few symbols have ever been standing there waiting for us on behalf of our loved ones. That was probably one of the most impactful things, was just walking in and we were just awestruck, like, oh, wow, what is this beauty? It just, this gorgeous, granite monument with a giant gold star and this cutout of a hero saluting. And gosh, it really touched me. And Emma just thought it was the neatest thing. So to be able to have just that that tangible monument kind of there to greet you, to salute you, honestly, into this. It's not just an event. It's like being saluted, beautifully saluted into this memorable experience that will, of course, become just another piece of the fabric